Okay, guys, welcome back. Sorry about the dropout of the stream just before, but this is the CyberGamer ASTRO 4v4 circuit, midweek number 2. It is season 3, and we have Capital Punishment versus Immunity. We just saw Capital Punishment beat C5 2-0. They smashed them in the domination by about 70 points. That was on Freight. And then after a tied game, 18 all on Octane Blitz, one of the players from Category 5 unfortunately lagged out and they were unable to continue the match. So they did lose, as there is only 3 players currently on the Capital Punishment squad, but I don't think they've realised that they're going to continue going as just pick up a kill, and Beeston does join in late, so we will see what they can do. It looks like Capital Punishment have made a very, very strong push into B, and they've been able to capture it. But just like we saw last week, if anyone was watching that one, Event also did the exact same thing that Immunity are doing, and they've pushed straight over to C and tried to capture it. But this time, Capital Punishment ready for it, and they've got 2 flags to 0 early on Immunity.
Oh, nice. They got a nice 3-down just then. Naked's forced to make a Q and B. He can't make it. There's 2 on B dom now. They really need to rotate someone to C dom. Otherwise, they're just going to get overrun. C, Shocks and Fido both flanking Closet. That's a big kill on Shocks there. Oh, that's a massive double by Beaston. Triple, 3 down. Last guy's buzzing. He gets a Q and B. He's jumping on the flag. They're spawning in B actually, so they really need to go A now.
Yeah, they really they've captured this B flag, have Immunity, but they're losing A now, and that's really not what you need to do. As Buzzo does try and rotate around, he picks up a kill, but Capital Punishment, as we saw against Category 5, they were outslaying them, but I don't think you expected them to do it Immunity, but early on they are. Luke, 6 kills to his name. Beaston got a huge triple 4 on Shocks and Fighter, and someone else, I think it was Naked as well. And Rixie, 4-3, he's not doing too bad as well. He does see one in mid, he won't be able to pick up the kill. And currently 2 flags, or 1 flag each, and the A flag is currently neutralised. Immunity are the ones going to try and capture that, but Buzzo gets dropped. Shocks jumps in, he'll pick up a kill on Beaston, and they're going to be able to capture that A flag. And now they've got A and B, they need to try and lock them into the Pro Shop spawn. And if they can do that, then they might be able to continue building this. They are actually behind, so they're going to need to come back first before they start building a lead, as Buzzo gets absolutely dropped there. And Naked, he's going to try and rotate to C and just put CP on the back foot, and I think that's probably what they need to do, because they're getting outslayed at the moment.
They just got 3 down then, but just about 30 seconds ago, Rampage got a massive Q on Shocks on ADOM, and that really put pressure on ADOM. So Naked getting outshot in B dom. Rixie's going to jump on B. Unfortunately, he gets taken out, but now Immunity are getting stuck in B. They've got to funnel through Kitchen, Closet, and front dom. Yeah,
they're able to come out of Kitchen and get a nice couple of kills there, but Beaston will pick up 2 of them. He'll get dropped by Buzzo, but Beaston is just, he's not going huge. He's only on 8 kills, but all of those kills have been doubles almost. He is just he's got the kills when he's needed them. And it's just huge at the moment. Beaston pushing in. He can't quite get the kill. He's going to back off the Kitchen, but he will get taken out. Naked just getting him around the corner there, as Rampage is now going to try and push into this B flag and get it back for his team, as he does pick up 1. And he's just waiting. He's a bit red, so he's not going to push out too hard. He will get taken down. Beaston now, he gets the kill, and he's sitting on this B flag. If they can capture this, there's no one from Immunity anywhere close to that C flag, and they might just be able to hold them in here. They're going to be just in front on the scoreboard. They are 10 points up, and if they can continue with this 2 flag to 1 advantage, then they're going to really start putting pressure on Immunity to play well in the second half. And they're also capturing A, just putting pressure on the IM spawns, but they're getting outshot here as Beaston is the last left. He'll get dropped, and it's surprising. Immunity just on the back foot a bit here.
Rampage just turning on Naked there. I understand where Naked was coming from. He wanted to see how many would cross, but I think he just delayed that kill on Rampage a bit too long. But now Immunity have control of 2 flags, but Buzzon's able to pick up 1 at A. Fighter's able to pick up 1 as well. He dies, unfortunately. Naked's just really anchoring Closet right now, but they're 3 down right now. They're spawning in Kitchen, so they're just going to have to funnel out.
Yeah, they're all spawning in Bar at the moment. They're going to be in trouble if they can't get out of this, because Beaston is securing A, and they are really on the back foot as Beaston gets a big kill there. Another 3 down. Fighter's got to try and fight his way out, and he will be pushing towards this C flag. There is one up top. He gets taken down by the guy on bridge there. There is a 3 down the other way now. Immunity getting a few kills, but it looks like the first half, 16 seconds left to go, and Capital Punishment showing what they've got. They are dominating in domination at the moment. They have got a 11-point lead, actually, with 3 seconds left to go. It's going to tick over one more time, I believe. So 9 points is the final margin.
9 points.
And that's a surprise to me. I thought Immunity might be a little bit stronger than CP, but CP proving me wrong.
Yeah, I was expecting... actually, to be honest, I don't know. Like, CP told me that they actually do quite well against Immunity on this match, so I wasn't expecting a whitewash. So they actually played really, really well. Naked going 7 and 13, letting his team down quite a fair bit, with the other boys going 14 for 10, 15 for 12, and 16 for 14. I think probably if Naked picked up, I don't know, like 6 or 7 more kills, they would have won that half. But that's unfortunate. So they're going to be down by 9 points now. It's honestly not that much on this map, but I think if CP really want to win this map, all they have to do is just keep cycling through all the flags. They just need to keep rotating and trading. That's it if they want to keep this lead. But honestly, I think MVP for that half would have to go to Beast, and he got about, I don't know, like 4 doubles, 1 triple, so he really shined.
Yeah, that's right. He was probably the reason they got up there, that 9 points. And 9 points, it's not huge, but Strike Zone is one of those maps that can be that close, that 9 points can mean all the difference. So especially between these two teams, that's shown that both of them are able to lock in a spawn trap, but both of them are able to break it just as easily. So it's really going to come down to who gets those big kills. And it was Beast in the first half. If he can do it again, then Capital Punishment are going to be able to come out. But I'm going to be looking at Shocks and Fighter maybe to pick up a few big kills for Immunity and drag them into the lead for this second half.
Yeah, I really want to see Shocks and Fighter. Well, to be honest, they played fine just that half before, except I think they just got out-rotated and they just didn't pick up the double kills they needed. So we'll jump on board with Shocks probably first. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll just rotate through everyone and see what they're using. We've got a Vector from Rampage, a MTAR from Beaston, Luke, and Rixie. And on the other team, we've got Shocks with a MTAR, Fighter with an MTAR, a Vector there from Naked, and a Vector from Buzzo. So all submachine guns, Vectors and MTARs everywhere. So I think it might be a bit of just an agreement not to use the Bison from both teams, because we haven't seen any. And it has been an absolute monster. Yeah. So both teams are agreeing not to use it, and we'll see what Shocks can do. He's going to push straight into this B flag and try and get a couple of kills straight over that bar. And this is what the team of CP did so well last time. They got control of this B flag, but Shocks picking up a kill there.
Oh, what? What is that?
Sure what happened.
How can they just end it like that? CP had a perfect break.
I'm not sure what happened there, but that was huge.
Well, all right.
Shocks getting a big kill, but there was 2 kills, 2 down for Immunity, and game gets ended. So I'm not sure why that happened. What the deal is there, but
they obviously didn't get the break they wanted, to be honest. I joke.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to find out for you guys what the reasoning behind that game end was. If I'll just maybe see what that was about. But in the meantime, we will just any early strats that you think might come out from both teams. Obviously, we saw a beautiful break from the team of CP there in the second half.
Yeah, Beaston was able to, I think it was Beaston. Yeah, Beaston was able to pick up Fighter. Fighter ran straight through Pro and tried to kill the guy off A, but Beaston obviously was watching that. I don't think it would be a good idea if Fighter did that again. He should probably try and find a different route. But Shocks and Naked died straight off the rip in in beat on, but Shocks was able to pick up one up. I don't think he would have been able to get the other kill because he was quite red, and the other player was full health. But I don't know. I think if Shocks and Naked honestly get the first kills in beat on, and they gain control of B, I think they can step it up. But they just really need this B. They honestly need this B.
Yeah, that's right. Getting that B control early is really something that, well, is so important in this map. We'll see what's going on. Immunity seems to be the only one still in the match. I believe CP have either left the lobby, decided not to spawn in, but just reading the chat here.
Yeah, it seems like
Beaston's
just reading the circuit chat.
Yeah, Beaston says his team wants to take the win because they ended it too late in the round.
Yeah, well, I mean, why are they ending it again? Yeah, Immunity should have just like ended or like team killed at the start if they knew that their mutual wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like they shouldn't really have waited until kills were placed. But I don't know. What can you do? They'll sort it out.
Yeah, have to get a get in there and just sort out exactly what the problem was there. I believe from what I read, they asked the mutual that ended at 30 seconds left on the timer, but it wasn't ended, so they went in to play it. But as soon as the mutual came back, they told him to end it. But I'm not sure. Not sure whether you can really do that. That's,
yeah.
If you've started to play the map,
to be honest.
You've started to play the map already. If you don't team kill right at the start, then you kind of do have to play out the half, at least. But the first half, obviously, a 9-point lead to the team of CP, and
yeah,
they did play it very well. They got a beautiful spawn and a beautiful break on the start of the first half as well. They've got control of B every single time this map started up. So I would probably tip them to get it again, even though, even if this map goes ahead, we will just see. They are really, yeah, just talking in the chat to see what's going on. So we will jump into an ad break, and we will be back as soon as we work out what's going on, and we'll see you on the other side of this one.
Audio system selected. Wireless module activated. A50 ready for deployment. TX transmitter online.
Okay, guys, we are back with the CyberGamer ASTRO 4v4 circuit here on CG Xbox AU Twitch TV channel. We do have Immunity versus Capital Punishment, and in the first match, we do have CP taking out the first half by 9 points of Immunity in the domination, and then Immunity ending the match when they shouldn't have. So CP did take the forfeit on that one, so they will pick up the first map. I will update the scoreboard when I can, and we will jump straight into this match. It is obviously a blitz on Warhawk, and we'll see what both teams can do early off in this one. Is there any prediction of who's going to win, what strats are going to be used, or anything like that that you can see early on, you say?
It's actually a really slow game at the moment. They're playing like a 5v5 action, to be honest. It's mostly just 1v1 is going on at the moment. But Shox has managed to pick up Rampage at the back, and he's at their 18 now. So if Rixie can get this kill, Rampage is able to pick him up. That's a big kill by Rampage. So good work to him. But Fighter's also coming back 18. Rampage is going to have to go large again. Feeling sorry for the kid. He's the only one on their flag. Oh, he goes large again! Rampage is going massive right now.
Yeah, Rampage going big, 3-1, and Beaston, he ran in a cap for his team, so they are currently 1 cap up, and in a very slow game, they're now 2 caps up, and the second capture goes through, and 2 caps up in a slow game, that can really give you some good momentum going into this one, as they really are playing well. Immunity maybe just on the back foot after that forfeit that they were forced to have to do, as Shox does pick up a nice kill there. He's currently going 6-2, so doing some work for his team, trying to just pull them back into this, as Fighter does get a kill on Beaston, and there we go, Shox, headshot on Rampage, big kill there. If he can push in and maybe get this cap, but he's not able to, he'll get dropped, but his teammate will slide in for one. Instead, that was Fighter who did that, as we are now on board with Buzzo. He's rocking the Remington here, and he's just sitting over this side. He will get outshot there. Luca picks up a double, so that is a 3 down, and Naked, he's going to try and defend as best he can. He's got the Bison now, taking out Rampage there, as he's going to try and push up this medic side of the map into Cafe. Maybe he's just going to go straight towards his capture point, as there is 3 defending it, so he's not going to be able to get in there, as Beaston picks up a kill, Luca picks up a kill, and Luke going massive, 9-4 through the medic zone at the moment. He's going to use it.
Luke was actually using a bit of lean there. I like seeing that. Lean is actually, in my opinion, it's actually really good on some maps, especially strike zone. You can just lean across middle. But unfortunately, they're 3 down at the moment, so I am able to regain some control. If Buzzin gets to this diner spot, this is what Damage does for our team as well. He just spawn traps the right-hand side, and it's quite a nuisance to get him off that head glitch. But Fighter's now pushing diner, so he got a 2 down. Rampage is able to get a kill. Oh, Fighter spotted.
Buzzo picked up a nice little double there. 2-all is a score, as you said. We've got Shox going 11-5. He's doing some huge work for his team. Luke on the other team going 9-7 and 7-3 from Rampage. So some big kills going down for both teams, as Shox will pick up yet another. He is just doing the slaying role beautifully for his team in the midsection of the map, as Naked picks up kill, Beaston and Rixie pick up kills of their own, and now it's going to be CP. They're going to try and maybe push up here, as Beaston's just going to try and go through mid. He sees 2 of them. He would have called them both out, so they know where at least 2 of them are, and that's one big thing. Even if you die, if you see 3 or 4 of the other team, then it just gives your team so much advantage for Luke to do almost exactly what he did just there, and slide in behind the other team and get a kill as as Rampage just unfortunately letting a cap go through there. He was watching someone there.
Yeah.
It was a little
they
bit.
They had 3 around the flag, and he just snuck 3.
And there is a 4 down. So it looks like Immunity, they're going to be able to run in another cap. They're going to be able to set up, but they've spawned in Diner, it looks like, so they've a bit of a lucky spawn there by the team of CP, and they're going to be able to defend this out. They didn't get trapped over towards American, and if they did that, it would have been pretty bad, I guess. They just wouldn't have been able to get out of it, but they have, and it's only 4-2, so only a 2-point difference, and the way that they were playing early, it's definitely something they can bring back, as Luke picks up a kill. He doesn't there is no one really in a position to get a capture here. There's only 13 seconds left, and it looks like the final score for the half, 4-2. And a very, very low-scoring game, in my opinion, for Warhawk Blitz.
Yeah, it was actually, but well, I just wanted to stop the score then. He went massive. He actually had no caps, so he's obviously just cutting off the map and making a path for making him fly to the cap.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was only on 2-2 at one stage, and then he just started going huge. He was on 2-2. That's when the other team of Capital Punishment were able to get their 2 caps. And then he just picked up his game and just went off. So if he can do it again, then, or if he can continue what he's doing, then it looks like Immunity are just going to be able to take this one, because CP won't be able to run in any caps. But we'll see what they do. We'll jump on board with Immunity. We'll see what opening strat they go for us. We've got Fighters moving over towards post. He's just sitting behind it. There is one there. He just gets out of that one. He will get taken down as Buzzo's sitting back. Luke gets a nice double. We'll jump over to him. He's on a 3 streak already. He'll get taken down there on Medic Tank as they do get a cap in, as Rampage will pick up a kill. Rixie picks up the kill as well. That's a 2 down. And it looks like they're out slaying them early yet again, are the team of Capital Punishment. And go for a bit of a trade there, as Rixie's just sitting up top in mid. He's going to try and get a few kills here. He's going to slay for his team. He gets 1. And Naked will pick up a headshot there on Lucas. So just trading kills for the moment here. A bit of a slow game yet again. And is there any real plays that you think either team could employ just to get the upper hand and get a couple of quick caps?
To be honest, I think they should just avoid the left side completely. Buzzin's just holding that down. Just not going to move, to be honest. So I think they should just really focus on 3v3ing the subbies on the right-hand side. If they do end up picking up Buzzin, which would be really good of them, they could expose that left side. But I think Rampage really needs to one-on-one Buzzin on the left lane and let the subbies take up mid and the right.
Yeah, that's right. I've just jumped on board with Buzzin to show you exactly where he is. He's just sitting at top and he's watching mid, he's watching that right side and just not allowing anyone through either way. We'll pick up yet another kill. He'll get taken down by Luca though, and that's a big kill. Luke unable to capitalise on it though, but if Rixie can push up, he gets 1, and there is smoke everywhere in the middle of the map. If he can keep pushing and get a couple of kills, there is one right around this corner. I'm not sure if he knows that. He gets shot in the back. Doesn't know there's one there. He does now. He will get shot, and that shocks. Shocks going big. He is just too strong with that submachine gun. 21, 13 deaths, and now it looks like he's going to try and get another capture. He pushes in. The enemy team scored, though, so it is 4-4. That ties it up, and Shocks, he's in a position to capture here. He just needs to try and get there, but Luke with the knife, and some good defense there by Capital Punishment. They just got a 3 down. And is there really a way they can capitalise on this big time, because they've been coming back a bit in this half?
I think what they need to do is let Iron push up. Once they get that first wave of kills, they're sort of doing it now. Beeston was just laying outside of bottom Gina, but no one was watching his back. But Luke's now in Diner, so if Luke can get this kill on Buzzin at the back, oh, that is unlucky. That is quite unfortunate. Rampage is able to pick him up, however, but there's 2 on their flag, one at Porch and one at the Black Ute. If Rampage can get this kill, it would be insane. Unlucky. It's still only a 1-point game, so Rixie's now pushing the left. Buzzin doesn't seem to be on this left-hand side. He must be rotating back now. But if Rixie can push this left-hand side and get this kill, it'll be massive.
Yeah, Rixie sees him. He does get a couple of tags, but unfortunately unable to pick up that kill. I believe it is Luke there. He gets taken down, and Rixie pushes in. He'll get taken down as well. Rampage trying to defend, unable to, but Beeston's there. He'll pick up the kill, and he's just defending with his life at the moment. There is one there. He needs to just look behind. He's pushing across. He will pick up that kill, and the defense of both teams so strong, and they're going to try and push up to this right side and just take on the subbies. And if they can do that, as you said, that's what they are strong at the moment. CP, they have been too good with the submachine gun and the slaying. But then again, Shocks, 27-16, picks up yet another. It shows why he's one of the best players here. He is going huge at the moment. We've got Fighter. He's usually going big, but he's only on 15 kills with 20 deaths, so maybe not playing the role that he needs to, as he will get taken down. 1 point is the difference. Still a minute left to go. And it will be Luke. He's pushing in. He could just go straight for this cap. There is one there. He picks up the kill. There is one to his left. He's got to check, but his teammate goes in for the cap anyway. So it's tied, and there is 40 seconds left. And in this situation, what do? Do you push all out to try and get the win, or do you just defend and try and win in the overtime?
I've actually never been tied on this map, but Rampage is by himself. I'm so scared for him. He's about to get double teamed. No.
He will get taken down, unfortunately, but his team is pushing up. The enemy team scored, so that's Immunity. Beaston will pick up the cap as well, so there we go. It is a time. Shocks, we've got Shocks. He'll get taken down. 6-6 and 10 seconds left. No one in a position, a cap here, and it looks like it's going to be a tied game yet again. Beaston pushing in. He's not going to be able to do anything. And 6-6, we're going to see, that's the second tied blitz we've seen today out of 2 matches, and yet again we're going to see another overtime. And Capital Punishment, they're going to wonder what it is about blitz that they keep just drawing with everyone they play, because that's what's happening at the moment. And
they just need to go clutch in like the last 30 seconds, to be honest. Like, I don't know who it was on their flag, but I had 2 people. I think one was Rixie, and I can't remember who the other person was, but Immunity also had 2 players on their side, and Buzzman was able to pick up one, and then he died. But Shocks and Fighter snuck through. Fighter capped one, and Shocks is waiting back for the next cap, but he couldn't sneak past Luke at the dumpster. But now we're going to see another overtime, and wow, this is, I don't know, like if Shocks plays the way he did, and like if he plays exactly the same, but his teammates play like up there with him. In terms of slaying, I think Immunity might be able to take it out, but I don't know, man. Like CP playing pretty good right now, so I wouldn't count them out at all.
Yeah, one thing I think with Immunity, Shocks going 28-19, he really did just slay in that middle of the map. I guess he was one of the reasons it was such a low-scoring game. He was slaying huge. Buzzo got 19 kills, 12 deaths. He was just so solid back with that AR, and then on the other team, Rampage, he got 15 and 15. So not quite as strong as the AR of Buzzo, but he just sat there. He made sure no one got kills. He was very, very strong on the defense, and I think just the aggressive players from both teams, those OBJ, they need to step up. That's Naked and Fighter, obviously, from the team of Immunity, and Luke and Beaston from Capital Punishment. If they can step up and get a few more caps and get a few more clutch kills, because I guess that's what CP been getting in the last 30 seconds. But during the majority of the match, they just can't really control those kills that they need to get when there's the doubles and the triples that are on offer, and they really almost should be getting, but they're not. And we will jump straight into it here. But yeah, I think that's I guess what I think about it. It's just the OBJ players. They need to step up and get the kills, whereas the defenders are just doing an outstanding job.
Yeah, I agree. I think what either team needs to do, because they're both quite even at the moment, apart from Shocks, but I think they need to try and sneak. I haven't seen many people sneak at all. They've mainly been running and gunning straight into their the opponent's portal, but I would like to see some sneaking through that right-hand side picket fence. Maybe even in loading, just watch them walk past, just call it out. It's quite easy, you just get your teammate to pick up the kill once you run past, but I haven't seen much sneaking at all. Like if you watch the Americans on this map or on Octane, there is quite a lot of sneaking, and it does pay off. So you just really got to trust your teammates on your flag to pick up a kill. But I would like to see some of that. But if there isn't, I guess we'll basically just see the same game we saw before. So whoever wins it is going to have to put in a lot of effort.
Yeah, that's right. I think one of the reasons both teams are just going in so strong with their running and gunning is because they know that they are strong with their subby shots. And
yeah, definitely.
Fighter is one of the best shots in the country, in the region, really, and he just wasn't quite getting him in that half. And I guess that's why he's not sneaking as much, because he knows he can just outshoot anyone at any given time, really. And it's the same on the other team. So a bit more sneaking maybe, and just picking up the kills when they're needed, as you said, is maybe the way to go to get a couple extra caps, because I've seen matches where it's been 20 plus caps for both teams on this map. 6-all is very, very low scoring, but we will see what loadouts we have on both teams. We've got 3 MTARs and a Remington there from Rampage and his team of Capital Punishment. Buzzo is playing yet again that AR role as immunity get dropped there as Shocks, Naked and Fighter all go down. Buzzo on his own, he will drop as well. So now Fighter, he's just sitting back on his flag, and Capital Punishment really getting control of the map early as Rixie does slide in for that first cap very, very early. He's 2-0 with 1 cap, doing some beautiful work. Rampage just sitting, watching this right side. He's sitting in American, not going to let anyone pass on this side as Beeston will pick up a kill just outside of Bakery. There is one over in Medic. He can't get him. Yes, he can. That is huge by Beeston. That was Naked who got outshot, and he would not be happy at all as Buzzin really needs to defend as best as he can. He's just sitting in post watching both sides. He doesn't want anyone to get through this side because that's the side that CP have been playing. And after the first minute and 10 seconds, is there anything that's really impressed the way that either team have played?
Yeah, as you say that, they just got 3 down, but at the start, CP just got a clean 3 down. Luke got a double kill, and then Beeson was able to pick up one in mid, and then he got another kill in mid. But yeah, Buzzin's now slaying on that headshot spot on the left, so it's going to be really hard to get him off that. So they're going to be locked in their spawn, like Gina side and the far right side. So I am going to have a lot of pressure.
Yeah, they are. They have been able to do that, but CP, they've been getting the kills there. Buzzo will pick up a kill, but a double there. Rixie will push down mid. He's going to try and push across to this Medic side. He will get taken out. Buzzo just going off at the moment. 6-1. He's on a 6 streak. He did die early, but
yeah, they need to avoid him, to be honest. Like I don't know what they're doing. They're playing quite dumb at the moment. They shouldn't be running into Buzz. They know where he is, you know what I mean? So look at that. Luke dying to him as well.
Yeah, Beaston now on his own. He will pick up Buzzo, so that's an important kill, but maybe not at the cost of losing a cap, and maybe more because they are spawning off their flag and now or their capture point, and it looks like IAM are going to be able to start building a lead. They've got yet another cap, and that's 3 points to 1. Rampage will pick up a kill, and I'm not sure what happened there, but it was big plays happening maybe by Fighter.
Yeah, Fighter actually just jumped off the 18 in there in the opponent's spawn, got a cap, and then turned around, reloaded, got a double kill to save their flag. So that was a massive play by Lincoln. So good work to him. Oh, he's just walked past someone on the left-hand side. He snuck through 2 people. There's one in hardware, one at picket fence on the left. Oh, he got turned on.
Fighter, that doesn't happen too often to him. And I'm not sure if it was going to ever happen again. That was some sloppy shots. He may not even needed to. He didn't even seem to just walk straight through Bakery and got it there, but didn't quite happen.
Sneaking, man. That was like a perfect opportunity to get a cap and sneak through without shooting anyone, but just couldn't do it. I'm actually getting really upset that they keep walking into Buzzin. This is not like nice to watch. Finally, Rixie is able to take him out, but that is just yeah.
Yeah, it is currently only a 1-point game at the moment. 3 points to 2 again. Very low scoring. Yeah, Naked 1-9. If he picks up his game immunity, they're going to be able to run away with this one, I think. But he does get a kill. He's just going to sit back. Maybe he's just got to get a bit of confidence in him to get a few kills before he pushes up too much, because it's just not working for him at the moment. He won't be happy with how he's going. And CP, though, unable to capitalise. They have just been running straight into Buzzo and Shocks. They have been absolutely dominating him at the moment. 12-3 and 12-7 for both of them respectively. And we've got the team of CP, they're really on the back foot. They're just going to defend for the next 40 seconds or so, it looks like. They don't really want to push out. They know immunity of pushing up. Rampage will pick up a kill there. So they have got a 2 down. If they can push up and get one more cap before the end of the half, and they might be able to just make something happen as Luca does push in. There's a cap there. That was Naked, as you said. That's 4 points to 2, but Luke, if he picks up this kill, he won't be able to. Shock's just too strong with the shot. He's just going to defend. It's going to be too easy, but he will get taken down, so it might be a capture here. But Rixie, he's going to have to run through 2 of them. There is 2 there. He will pick up one. Can he pick up the other? He does! And there is a cap. Rixie going huge for his team, bringing it back to a 1-point game. And we've still got another half. This is obviously the replay. of this map on Blitz. It was 6-6 at the end of the last 10 minutes. 5 minutes are gone and still only 1 point is between both the teams. Another half yet to play. And if the way they're going, you can't pick a winner at the moment. We've got CP, they won the domination.
Yeah. 9
points in the first half, and the second half happened to be a forfeit by Immunity, unfortunately. So we didn't get to see that one, but it's just an amazing matchup so far. And still 5 minutes to play. Anything that they might do just to sneak a win.
There's another one on the left-hand side. I don't think Beeson knows is there. No, he doesn't. Yeah, I think it is only a 1 point game, but like it is just slow. It's really tedious at the moment. Fighters on their flag. He's trying to nade out Rampage at the anchor. Naked's able to pick him up. Oh my goodness, he just missed that. That was a big kill by Luke. So they really need to gain some confidence, in my opinion. They're playing quite, I don't know, restrained at the moment. They need to like loosen up a bit and just, to be honest, run at them. Like Beeson right now, like he's doing right now, this is perfect. They need some more aggression. They're playing too passive.
Yeah, I think both teams, they know that it's going to be close. They don't want to let easy caps through. That's why they're playing a little bit more defensive. But if you want to win on Blitz, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to get those caps.
Yeah.
And you've got to make the plays, because if you're not making big plays, if you're just playing safe, then you're not going to get there. You're not going to get anywhere, really. As Rampage gets a big kill there on defense, and Luke, he's pushed up, right up. He can just run in here if he wants to. He really should. He's going to slide in. Beautiful plays there. That is a sneak and a half. That's exactly what you asked for, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah,
as Rampage just sitting on the defense. He is not going to let anyone from Immunity get through here. There is one coming through into mid, and there will be a kill there. I didn't see who that was. Rixie now pushing up to this right side. He knows there's one on the tree. He's going to try and just go through American, maybe. He's got to try and get this kill. He will get taken down, though.
That's a massive knife kill by Beeson, bottom Gina. Oh, he should have kept pushing. That's unfortunate. Every time you go bottom Gina, you get a knife kill. You just have to capitalise on that, because it's so big getting a knife kill in bottom Gina. But
he
now
can almost go straight through here. He knows there's one there. If he can get the kill, he gets the assist, and he will be able to slide in. That's 6-6, 6-5 though. So Immunity getting their capture of their own. That's Fighter doing some beautiful work. But if he gets taken out here, they're going to be able to get another capture here of their own. No, Immunity get the capture, and Rixie, he's going to try and push in. He gets a kill, and now he's going to be able to push in for this capture. Hopefully, he gets the kill finally, and they're going to be able to get it. No, the nade. That was a bit of a clutch nade there. That's 7-5, so 2 points. Immunity playing it well, and the game opening up a little bit now. 8 points to 5, 3 points in the lead to Immunity, and both teams starting to push up a bit. And this is what Immunity want. They are so good at this. If they can continue doing it, then they're just going to run away with this one. 3 points in it, and with 2 minutes to go, is there anything that CP can do significantly to try and get back into this one?
Well, they get a 2 down now, but whoa, 3 down now. That was a god shot by Luke, but they really need to just be aggressive now. I think Rampage should, he's already put away the AR. Like, you need 4 stubbies right now. This is where you need to go big. Luke. If he gets his kill, that's 3 down. Shox is the only one on their flag. There's one in Diner actually. They don't know he's there, but he's going to get spotted. But Shox actually got a cap and a kill just before by just sitting in the dumpster. So, as I said before, sneaking on this map is really important.
It is, and you see Luca there getting a big double kill there, and now there's only 2 left for Immunity. There is going to be one sitting down. If he gets a kill, he won't be able to, unfortunately, and now Rampage is just going to defend, and he will pick up a kill there, Beast, and he's going to push up to this right side towards Medic. They need to get a couple of caps now. They have been going clutch in the last minute, but they can't afford to leave it till that late. There is only 1 minute and 10 left. They need to get a couple of caps really quickly, and in the last 30 seconds is where they're going to need to get the last one. So Rixie's going to push in. He will pick up one. He's going to slide in for the cap. That's a 3 down, as you said. We've got Luke. Luke, he's going to wait there. He looks like he's going to try for this relay. He doesn't know that they're all going to come through. That Diner area, there is one there. There's 2 there. He will get taken down. They've all spawned Diner. And And that was unlucky. Rixie, he's now pushing up. There is one there. He gets the double. There's another one. He gets the triple. And he's going to push in. Can he get the quad? It's one in front of him. He will get taken down, but his team does get the cap. And as I said, 30 seconds left. They've got one cap to go. And we will see if they can get it. We've got Rampage. He sees one. He knows there's one. He just sneaks past him. As you said, the sneak is too strong if he can get this kill. He's not even going to bother shooting. He gets the cap. 8, 15 seconds left to go. We could see yet another overtime is possible. We've only got 9 seconds left to go. They just need to defend here. Rampage does get taken out though. Someone's pushing in. Luke needs to defend. Beaston, he's just going to defend as well. And it's going to be 8-8.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Oi, honestly, that was amazing what Rixie did to open up that diner. He got a triple. He nearly got a quad, and then Rampage to just sneak past that player, and then in American, and then have faith in his teammates to pick up that kill after. Is just like, that's exactly what I was talking about before. Locke, you just got to sneak on this map.
Yeah, that's right. This is some amazing play coming out from both teams. That is the second time that they have tied. It was 6-6 after the first 10 minutes. 8-8 after the second 10 minutes. This is huge, as I will bring back up that scoreboard. 18-18 to Fighter. He did pick up his game, 4 captures, going big for his team. We've got Shocks, 23-20, slaying just as strong as he did last game. He died a bit more, but still just as many kills, 1 cap to his name. 15-21 for Naked. Still going negative, but he is the main objective player. He got 3 captures there, so doing well. And Buzzo, 19-14, strong as ever on defense. And we've got Rixie, 23-18 with 3 captures. He was probably the MVP in my opinion for that half, or for that 10 minutes there. I agree. We've got Luke, 20-21 with 2 caps, getting those important ones that they need. Rampage, 16-14, strong as ever on defense, yet again with 1 cap to his name as well, so he pushed up nicely. And Beaston, 14-22, he got the 2 caps, but he was probably the player that maybe didn't fulfill what he could have done and pulled his team over the line. But we saw an even game, and Rixie, that play, the 3 down, and he almost got the 4th. It just allowed his teammate Luke to run in that cap, and that was what tied up the game. That's what allowed them to get back into this one and force it to yet another overtime here in this blitz. And this game is just amazing sometimes.
Man. Has this ever happened to you when you've casted a game on blitz before, triple overtime?
Never on blitz. I've had a quad overtime on 5 search and destroy, but not in blitz.
This is draining. I'm loving it. It's good.
I've had one overtime in blitz, never 2. This is huge.
This is big, man. Like, I don't know. As I said before, like, I think that whoever wins this map is just going to be the one that can sneak better, to be honest. Like, if I was Shocks right now, I would be quite upset at my team for not picking up their kills, because Shocks has been going very well. Like, he's probably the standout player on this map by far. He's been dropping over like 20, 22 kills, 23 kills, 27 kills. So he's really doing well. I think he just needs his team to get some more kills and they should be fine. But honestly, the way Rixie and Luke are playing, their shots are just on point at the moment. So as I said before, it's going to be another close game. Hopefully not another stupid overtime, but yeah.
Yeah, the doubles and the triples coming out from Luke and Rixie are just way too strong at the moment. We've got Fighter with his Vector, we've got Shocks with a MTAR Naked with a Vector, and a Remington yet again from Buzzo. He'll be the defender, as we see a Remington yet again from Rampage, a MTAR from Beaston, Luke and Rixie. It's the same as we had last game. We will see yet another blitz, and Jesus, this is a close match. What can these teams do to break this deadlock?
Yeah, well, look at that. I've never seen them double smoke the mid like this. They're putting a lot of pressure on. I think they've just had enough. Naked's had enough. He's just been sicker than Negos. He wants to go hard. So they've brought out the double smokes, and you can already see Shocks is already in bottom Gina. One's on the far left. Rampage again is sitting on flag at the goalie. I feel sorry for the kid, to be honest. Like, there's so much pressure on someone to defend their flag, but as I say that, it's 1-1, so they're just trading at the moment.
Yeah, every time IM do seem to get a good setup, there is just one that sneaks around the back for capital punishment, and they just get the cap in return. There's nothing they can really do about it, and Rixie will kill Buzzo with that hip fire. I'm not sure if that was the best way to go. He almost got turned on there, as Luke does get the big knife kill there on Shox. He doesn't quite get the next kill in the mid. He's going 3 and 2, and now Beaston just pushing out of James here. He will pick up one there on the tank. He's going to push down mid maybe, or the side of Medic. He will do that now, and his teammates just going big there. Rixie just on post right in front of him, and they're going to try and get this easy cap. They've just run past one. They're going to try and go straight through the cap. There is one right in front of me. Will get taken down, and Naked and Fighter picking up the big kills there, and now Luke he's on the defense with Rampage. If you can get those kills.
Shox is going for the top Gina. He's already top Gina. He's done the top Gina jump. So if he can capitalize on this, this will be huge. I actually haven't seen anyone do this jump successfully, but okay, he's a ninja. There you go.
Bit of Assassin's Creed coming out from that one. Beautiful plays, and there is a 4 down. So Buzzo looks like he's going to set up in the exact same place he did last time. And as you said, last time the team of Capital Punishment, they just kept running into Buzzo. They just kept getting dropped by him. As Shox picks up another big kill. Fighter going 5 and 2, and I said that's what he needs to do. He is playing that objective, but if he can get some big kills as well, then they're really going to be in front in this one. It looks like that's exactly what they're doing. 4-1. They're going to try and run in. There's 3 seconds left. Naked just sitting there. It looks like he's going to get a kill. Now he will get taken down, and Shock's not in a position to get it. He's going to go through bottom. Bakery, he'll get taken down, and Buzzo still sitting over this side, but no one running at him this time. So a bit better play there by CP. They're going to try and push down this right side and get a couple of kills, as Rampage is going to try and contest him maybe. We've got Luke, he's just looking down mid. He will pick up Shox. He will pick up Naked with a big double there. This MTAR shot of Luke is just on point at the moment. Too strong for IM to outshoot him one-on-one. They're going to need to double team him to try and get it. And I just want to point out Rampage. It's, as you said, you feel a bit sorry for him when he's on defense. He's currently going 0 on 5. He needs to get a couple of kills for his confidence, and I guess that might be why that they've just run in a couple of easy caps. There's 2 minutes left in this half, and Rampage getting a double.
He picked up 3 kills in a matter of, I don't know, like 10 seconds. He knifed Buzzin, then outshot the other 2 on their flag. So I think Rampage honestly needs to be more aggressive so he can match up towards Buzzin, because Buzzin's obviously pushing up the map as well. So I think they just need a 4th man pressuring. As we say this, there's 3 on their flag, but Naked is also on their flag in Dyna, and he's going to cap. Yeah,
Rixie
at the moment.
Rixie just turned on Fighter. That was huge. He ran in the cap, 5 points to 2. They weren't able to defend, and Beaston will get that kill. He picks up the second one. No, that was Luke getting the knife, and they've run in yet another one, but they've let another one through again. So it's 6 points to 3, still a 3-point difference. It's going to be Rixie. He's going to be able to run in yet another cap, and if they can defend a little bit better, then they're going to be able to run in another relay. That's all they've got to do. They've just been doing it really well, but they've been allowing Immunity to just run in caps of their own, and that's what you can't afford to do when you're behind. If you're just trading and always going to be behind.
Please don't get doubled.
Shox and Fighter get a big kill there. Shox is going to try and run in. He's going to not quite get the cap, but his teammate did. They got a cap of their own, did capital punishment. Shox just sitting right back. It looks like they're going to go for these relays as well, as he's just going to slide in. That's 8 to 5 and 3 points of difference yet again. 30 seconds left in this first half, and Immunity, they've come out very, very strong. Usually it's only about a 1-point game between these two. They've had obviously 2 matches before. It was 8-8 and 6-6 the last 2 times they've played. This is the 3rd or 2nd overtime, sorry, as Naked is just defending here. They don't want to let anyone through, and they're happy with the 3-point lead that they've built.
Yeah, like straight off the rip, we saw double smokes come out from Naked, and we've seen before, like when they're on their flag, they just smoke it up, and Shox is able to just keep jumping in. So a bit of chaos happening with those smokes. But if like one of them really needs to have a class with double smokes right now, it'd be really useful, because they really need some caps right now if they want to win this this map and go on to the next round.
Yeah, if they can get a couple of caps early, then they can get back into this one. That's what they've been doing in the last couple of games. They've been behind every time, and they've just managed to come back into it. And they did it last time as well. They did it against C5. Actually, no, sorry, it was C5 that came back against CP in the last one. But we see Immunity, they've got the first cap on the board. 4 points is the difference, 4.5 minutes in this half as it's just started. We've got Beaston, he's going to try and just push up. He's across on this American side. He does see one. He picks up the kill. Beautiful plays there. That's a 3 down, and now it's Fighter on his own. If they can push in and get this cap as they do, it is 9-6, and it looks like Beast, and he's just going to try and control the spawns and make Immunity spawn all the way over near the water tower. But it's not going to happen. He'll get taken down, and Rixie and Luke both pushing in. Luke is just dominating with that MTAR. He just cannot be stopped as he picks up yet another kill. He's just going to defend here. There is 2 there. He just jumps up on it. He didn't need to, and he will get taken down. So Rampage, he's just sitting back towards this post side of the map. There is no one in front of him to see. He's just waiting there. He's going to be one pushing him, actually. He's got to look there. Just got to wait for him to poke. He can't push up here. He's going to get taken down. If he does poke, he will. Yeah, that's Fighter. Just too strong with that submachine gun against the assault rifle close range. I can't afford to do that as Rixie does run in a cap. That's 2 points of difference. And if they don't defend, though, it's going to be an easy capture for Immunity, as we see right there. We're going to jump on board with Shocks, and he's going to push down this midsection. And there is one just pushing in here. And the way that Immunity have played this half, they lost one cap, but trading's too easily. Shocks does come out. There is one there. There's one to his right. He doesn't get the kill, and it is a 2-point game. This game is getting close yet again. It has been tied twice, 6-6 and 8-8. It is now an 11-9 game, so we could see the score go up yet again as both teams are just really pushing hard. Fighter gets a big kill there on Beaston, and he's just pushing towards this post side. He's going the right side of the map just to try and get him to spawn over towards that right side. He's going to try and get up here. He's going to sneak around the back. There is no one there for him to stop him. He'll slide in, and Shocks is going to get in a position to capture for himself.
It looks like, yeah, look at Shocks. He's just sitting in their dumpster, so it looks like they just want to keep trading, but when Shocks gets his cap, he's going to like spawn into a lot of people, as there's one on the right here already pushing up. He's about to get outshot because he wasn't looking. But Luke's on their 18 now, so if Luke can get this kill, that was a really nice shot by Fighter, my god. But it's still a 2-point game, so I really want to see some double smokes. I actually don't. Maybe they didn't make any classes, but if they had some double smokes, to be honest, it really would have changed the game, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it is something that can definitely help the Village, just smoking up that point, and it's just too easy to run in cap when it's all smoked up, and it looks like Fighter's going to be able to slide in for his own cap. 3 points is the difference in a minute 43, but in saying that, we saw 3 points of difference with a minute to go last time, and the team of CP were able to come back. So you can never, ever count these guys out as Beaston doesn't get a kill. He'll get taken down, and Luke, 20 and 16, he is going off for his team yet again. Rixie, 5 captures. He's 17 and 5. Beaston, 16 and 7. He's got 2 captures. Rampage, 11 and 14 on the other team. As we see Luke get a big kill there. He's going to go for another one. He will get taken down by Fighter. But Beaston picks up a kill of his own. He's going to try and push in. He'll get taken down. And now Rixie, he's sitting in mid. And there's just one outside of Genius. He gets taken down, unfortunately, there. And they've got a minute to get 3 caps. But they're not really playing as well as they were last time. And I just can't see it really happening at this point.
Yeah, no, I think they, to be honest, even I would be. I think they're just out of energy, but Rampage hasn't played this half as well as he has before, so maybe he hasn't been able to pick up those goalie kills as well as he has before, which is a shame. But Beaston's about to get the cap. No, he isn't. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, he did try and push in there. Rampage is now going to try and push up. He knows that he has to try and help his team out in the caps department. He's got 2 caps for himself, but he's going 11-17, as you said. Just not quite getting the kills that he needed. As Fighter will run in yet another cap, I believe. No, he got dropped, but 17 seconds. They can't get back into this one, so 14-11 looks like it's going to be the final score. After 2 overtimes, it was 6-6 the first time, 8-8 the second time, and now Immunity have just shown that they can go the distance. It is 14-11, and that does mean that it will be 1-1, and we will see our first search and destroy of the stream of the night so far. And just thoughts on how both teams played that, I guess, in all 3 games.
The first two games are very similar, but once Naked brought out the double smokes in the second time of overtime, I think it just changed the dynamic of the game. And as soon as they got that lead, they just actually played quite complacent and just waited for CP to push up, and they pushed out. But I think CP just needed to get their heads together, and honestly, it's S&D. Like they have, I don't know, they have good S&D players on their team. They have Rampage, Luke. I mean, Rixie and Beeston have played obviously S&D 4v4 before, but IM's S&D is actually really strong. They beat us in the midweek last week on S&D, which was quite unexpected. But I think this is also going to be quite a close game. I actually don't know what map it's on. Do you know what map it's on?
I will be able to just check that one for you. We'll be on Freight.
Okay, alright, Freight, yeah. CP, I think they're actually quite good at this map. If it was S&D Warhawk, I'd straight away tip Immunity to take that map out. That's probably their strongest S&D map. S&D Warhawk, that's the map they beat us on last week. But
yeah.
I don't know, man. I think we need to see Rampage, the S&D god, step it up this game on S&D Freight. He's probably going to be sniping maybe a little bit, getting the AR out, but he's going to be relying on his subbies to push out Red and push out Owens. So we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. We'll just go to a quick break, and we will be back right after this search and destroy Freight between Immunity and Capital Punishment.
A40 audio system selected. Wireless module activated. A50 ready for deployment. TX transmitter online.
Okay, welcome back, guys, to the CyberGamer ASTRO 4v4 Circuit Midweek number 2. We have just seen one of the most amazing Blitz games I've ever seen in my life. It was a double overtime 6-6 between these two teams, then 8-8, and then 14-11. Immunity were able to finally pull out the win. And on the domination, it was a 9-point win to the team of Capital Punishment. And then the second half was a forfeit, unfortunately, as we head into this search and destroy, and early kill there by Immunity on Luke, as we see the Immunity team on the attack. And is there any issue would like to see either of these teams pull out on their attacking round? Maybe a quick rush to A, or maybe a sneaky one around the back to B.
Yeah, I was thinking that Immunity would whip out like a 3-man red push straight off the rip, but I saw Naked actually in their spawn watching top triple, But Rampage got double nades on, killing Buzzin on the A-bomb. So last guy's in the red, it's Shock. So can he 1v2? That is a question. Bombs down on A. We got Beaston back lumber, Rampage on triple. So I think it's going to be quite hard for Shocks to clutch this one with Rampage in such a good spot.
Yeah, that's right. Shocks. He's going to try and go for this plant on this A-bomb. He's going to get spotted, I think, just in a second. As he does, he will get taken down. And the defuse will go to Beaston. I think he's just going to do that one. Rampage going big that round. 3-0, as you said. The S&D God. He is started off well, and he might just be able to carry his team to victory as they do pick up the first round, but it is defense. And defense on Freight is probably very much the easier side of the map to do the aggressive side. It does have very limited options to go. They've either got to get in and plant that A-bomb, get a couple of kills early, or they've got to be sneaky and try and get round to that B-bomb, which you don't see very often. We'll jump on board with Rixie, the bomb planner, and anything you see here that really is interesting in the way they're playing.
Shocks is contesting that red door straight away, which I sometimes do, but Naked backs him up in red, which he also always does. So I think teams need to adapt to this. Whoa! Naked just let Rixie straight through, so Naked not doing a very good job of watching Shocks' back, to be honest, but Rixie's able to pick up the second kill, so it's a 2v2 right now. Rampage and Rixie versus Buzzin and Fighter. Oh, he's getting shot from back lumber, so both players are in red. Buzzin gets a massive scope on Rampage cross map from green. So, yeah, I don't know. Rixie's left in a bit of a dilemma here. 1v2. He's up against Buzzin and Fighter. Buzzin's actually flanked all the way through underground to bottom white. So, bit of a good play there. And Fighter's left on the B bomb. But Rixie's just hunting right now. He's back lumber. He might meet Fighter at the back here. I'm not too sure, but if he can get this clutch, it would be absolutely a massive momentum booster for them. And I think he's going to get spotted.
He's going for this plant.
He's actually getting the bomb down.
He did get it down, and he's going to get around the corner, but he does get taken out. Fighter just not quite poking it early enough to stop him getting that defuse, but he didn't really need to. He just needed to poke when he did. And I think he probably just needed to go for that kill there, Beast, and he went. Sorry, that was Rixie. He went straight in for the plant. It was a 2-on-1. If he got one of the kills, the other player was right on the other side of the map, and he was always going to be somewhere near A. So if you get the kill on B, you go straight for that plant, and then it's a 1-on-1, and you've got bomb down, which is a much easier situation than trying to just go straight for that bomb and just getting it down without two people seeing you, which is very, very unlikely. So we will see what Immunity come out with. We've got Shocks. He looks like he's got the Bison out. He's just going to sit, watch that red door, make sure no one can come out of that. And we've got Fighter. He's currently going up top brewery here. He's just watching up top there. No one top Owens. You can't see anyone with that thermal scope. We've got Buzzo. He's currently pushing into mid. He's going to go for this big nade across mid with the Remington. He doesn't quite get it. And Naked the bomb carrier. He's got his trusty Vector that he always uses. He will go up on train. Maybe going to try and get a couple of picks across towards that red side. And very, very slow push at the moment by him.
Yeah, it is actually, and you see Rixie just leaning bottom bottom red, which looks quite hilarious, but Shocks is right on the other side of him, so Shocks and Rixie are going to have a big gunfight right now. I'm not too sure if Rixie, they're in a gunfight right now, but he's got a stupid silencer. I don't know what he's thinking. It's a three-man red push right there. That's what I was talking about before. I really wanted to see, oh my.
Oh, Rampage just going bananas. He's just got a double there, big plays, and they know where Buzzo is. I think he just saw him out of the corner of his eye. He will take out Beaston though, and Rampage with the nade. He's going off at the moment, just carrying his team through this one. 6-1. Buzzo 5-2 for the team of Immunity, and he's going well as well. So,
yeah, but those red rushes are really dangerous by Immunity. Shocks does a great job of opening up red for his team. So I don't know, like. They're going to have to win this defense if they want to tie it back up. So we'll see Shocks rush bottom red again, and I think he's going to push out the red side door. No, he's not actually. He's changing it up. He's gone log. I actually like this play from him because you can see the feet underneath. But he's taken out. That is unfortunate timing there by Shocks to look away. Rixie's actually getting the bomb down straight away. Yeah, he is. He's getting the bomb down straight away. Luke is top red. He gets a kill back red as well. Oh my goodness, that was a massive play by Luke. He jumped up on the red roof, killed someone in there, and then flanked around and killed Naked before I even knew what happened. So that was a really good rush by them, and it just fell apart as soon as Shox died by Beeston.
Yeah, massive plays there. Just knew where the immunity squad was setting up, and we're too well. It is where immunity do. They do it a lot. They know what they're going to do on their defensive rounds, and the other teams, if they study what they do a bit more, they can just catch them out a little bit. And Rampage 7-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Showing why he's called the S&D god around here. He's just so strong at this game type. 3-1 is the score line, and getting an attacking round on this map is so important because you can just trade the rest of the rounds on defense. Ooh. And Rixie and Beeston picking up big kills there.
Rixie just melted Naked. What the? Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous.
That was huge.
Yeah, I think Immunity were going for like a smoke orientated push. They all had cargo watching over, but we see someone underground now actually. Am I lagging out? No, I'm back. I'm back.
There was a bit of lag there.
Yeah, now it's 4-1. Yeah, it's 4-1 now. I don't know. Immunity's pushed us then. I think they rushed it a bit too much. Naked pushed the red door a bit too quick, and I really see Shox go bad on this map. It's a bit of a shock because he's really the main guy who opens up red for his team, but we'll see what happens this round.
Yeah, no pun intended there, obviously, on the Shox going shocking. But we've got... He's just going to sit back with his Remington and the thermal scope, so he's going to see what he can get, if he can get any early picks, as he's just waiting there. We'll go for the attacking team, see what Rixie's doing. He'll get taken down. Beeston will get taken down, so they're going to try and fight their way back into this one. It is 4-1, so they really need to get a round here. And if they can do that, then they may be able to just win an attacking round, get back into it, win their defense, and then it's back to 4-4. But this is the round they need to do. They need to shut down Rampage. 7-1. The only round he's died, the team of Capital Punishment have lost. So he is the key. If they can take out him, he's definitely a long way to go. But Luke, he's showing why he's just as good. He'll pick up a kill there on Buzzo, and is currently 3 versus 2. We've got Luke. He's just pushing towards red. He's sitting on logs. He tried to get on the roof, didn't quite make the jump, and he'll get taken down in Rampage. 1v3. We saw him get a 1v3 last time against Avant, and he will unable to do so this time. He'll get taken down. But I just want to point out, last time we streamed CP, they versed Avantgarde on this map in Search and Destroy. Rampage, he got a massive 1v3, and it's something that he may be able to do again.
Saw that. That was against Avant, wasn't it? Yeah. He got a double kill, then naded that guy back Columbo. That was ridiculous nade. But that's more what I'm talking about. The Immunity just picked up those first 2 kills, and that's what they really need to do if they want to win this game. But CP now have defense, so they sort of have the upper hand. So Immunity really going to have to pull something out of the bag. But I see one of their players rushing underground. Fighter, he's ice skating at the moment, bro. He's lagging hard. So I don't know what's going on there, but one of the CP players is actually in white, I think, as well. Rampage is in top white. He's flanked fully. There's one just below him. He hasn't seen him yet, which is unfortunate, but Fighter and Shox are about to get in some sticky situations here at B.
They're both trying to push up to this B bomb, so maybe just a sneaky B rush here from Immunity, but they're not going to be able to do it as Naked does get taken down. So now that the CP guys know where they are, they might be able to shut this one down. We'll see where they're sitting. We've got Beeston. He's sitting right back on that B flag. We've got Luke. He's just watching that cross, and he's going to be calling out for Beeston. So that's a nice little spot from him. Rampage just sitting. That's
a good setup.
He's sitting top brewery, so he's flanked around nicely, and Beeston does get dropped. So Rixie, he's going to try and rotate back around, back red, and he'll get taken down. But Luke with a big kill there. He knows there's someone to his left somewhere. Rampage is going to try and pick up that kill. He will on Fighter, and it is Shox. Will jump on board with him. He's currently sitting on the A-bomb. He's just rotated around beautifully, and he's going to be able to get that bomb down. If he can get a kill here, he might just have the upper hand. He sees one, but he's going to get dropped, and it will become 5 rounds to 2, and Immunity, they're 1 round away from getting knocked out in the second round here in the ASTRO circuit, which is probably something that they didn't really see coming. They I believe they
Okay.
won the first week against you guys in the grand final
Yeah.
there. So
I did, yeah.
getting knocked
Wow,
out in
that
round
was-
2. Something special
Yeah.
here from CP.
No, Shocks did actually a really good job of rotating that bomb back around to A, but unfortunately he got outshot by Luke back fence, which is a really good shot by Luke, but that's unfortunate. Now it's 5-2, so if CP can win this round, Immunity are knocked out, so we'll obviously Immunity play quite defensively, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're playing quite conserved at the moment. Naked's really the only one. Oh my god! Naked just jumped on his head and didn't get the kill, so Luke and one of his teammates are stunned back red, so it's a 3v2 CP's way.
Yeah, CP, they have just come out of the blocks here. They've taken out Naked, they've taken out Fighter. Now they've just got to get Buzzo and Shocks, and they are just surrounding him really at the moment. The bomb is down, unfortunately for them. As we see Luca here, he's going to try and push around and get this. He does. He will go for this plant and try and get his teammates to protect him as Rampage goes for a kill there. Over on that left side, doesn't quite get it though, but they do get the bomb down. He doesn't need to get the kill if they just can wind this clock down. And with a 2v3 situation, only 35 seconds left, that's something they really can do. As Shocks will pick up a kill there. We'll swap over to him and see what he can do. He will see one. He will pick up the kill there, and now he's got no bullets. He's got to pick up a gun. He's going to get that MTAR. He's got to get this MTAR.
Who is the better subby, boys? Who is the better subby? Oh, Shocks. Oh.
He's got to check. He's not going to get it. He knows that there's one in there. He does get the kill, but he's not going to have time. And
there we go,
the round will go to Capital Punishment. They will knock out Immunity in the second round. Some huge plays coming out from both teams, and that is massive. The domination, 9 points in the first half towards Capital Punishment. The second half, Immunity ended the game when they really shouldn't have, and that was unfortunately a forfeit. So CP took out the first map. Second map, 6-6 after 10 minutes, 8-8 after 20 minutes, and then 14-11 in the last 10 minutes, decided the blitz on Warhawk. That was one of the best games I've ever seen. And now in the Search and Destroy Freight, as you just saw, 6-2, smash them. That is not just a win on Search and Destroy against Immunity.
No, definitely
that
not.
is a smashing. That was huge by Capital Punishment, and they will go on to the semi-finals of the CyberGamer ASTRO Midweek number 2. As we just go through the scoreboard there, I believe someone left there, but Rampage 9-3. Really just
I called it, man. I called it
through.
before the game. If they wanted to win this, Rampage had to step it up, and he did exactly that. So, well played to him and his team. Unfortunately, I am knocked out. I didn't expect that, to be honest. The way they played last week against us, I'm not sure if we played bad or if they played amazing, but I was not expecting that at all. So that's unlucky to Immunity, but honestly, CP is showing that they can contend with one of the best teams in Australia.
Yeah, that's right. Some big plays there by Capital Punishment knocking out Team Immunity, and Team Immunity came in this, obviously, #1 seed. They won last midweek against Curse, and they were unable to back that performance up. They get knocked out in the second round, and Capital Punishment will move on to play against Trident Rebellion. And on the other side, we have Avant-Garde taking out Zero Gravity Gaming and Mega beating Beware AU, and they will face off in the other semi-final. I believe that match would have already started. This game did take quite a long time to get finished, so I would imagine we're going to have to continue watching the Capital Punishment team as they continue their way through this CyberGamer 4v4 ASTRO Midweek number 2. We will go to a ad break, and we'll be back with the next match as soon as possible. So thanks for watching up to this point, guys. I'm Lachdog18. With me is Issei, and we'll be back right after this with Capital Punishment versus Trident Rebellion.